NFL 24. And all eyes are on the Jaguars. Sure-handed wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterbacks.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Now Lawrence.
That escapes the sack, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19 from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. Stopped short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Off play action. Richard.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
On 1st and 10, Richard.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Richard.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richard. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Whatever they did, formula looking good so far in this one.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I pulled up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
That one good for...
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 29-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
He'll connect on the out route with Ingram.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Like you've been here before.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
The Steelers at 6-2 to start play, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Back to throw. Richard. That's going to be knocked away.
Deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 21. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
To about the 23. You look at the Steeler defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
After the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle of the block as the defense just did there?
Sure. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they deliver there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
It's now 4th and goal.
get this point.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The kick by Watts is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Richard. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 43. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Evan Ingram works his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And a throw to the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when he talked about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Lawrence to throw.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. In this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Woods with the extra point. And will make this a 6-point game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Adoree Jackson on the return.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Richard. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar save. And they're going to go 4th down. A big sack with a loss of 5. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals.
2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. So no gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Here's Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
At the Steelers' 49-yard line.
Lawrence will throw.
And this one is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Richard.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Back to throw. Richard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
Well, this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 29.
49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Well, normally on a 3rd down play, I'm not a huge proponent of play action. But when you run it as effectively as we've seen them do in this game, yeah, it sets it up pretty well.
Yeah, particularly on this drive, they've been great running the ball. Good setup. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Operating from the gun, Richard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Dancing to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Steelers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Jaguars 13.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence.
Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Now Lawrence.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's complete to Williams. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. Touchdown! Brenton Strange, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Lutt's good on the extra point. That'll make this a 6-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's the safety Antonio Johnson who dragged him down.
So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter.
But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
To throw on second down, Richard. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. That one a first down pickup of 8.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They go play action here on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Looking to throw. Richard. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him right at the midfield strike. Trayvon Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Lawrence going to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another ground.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
On play action, Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They go play action now. Lawrence got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Lawrence.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tutu Atwell. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars are able to widen their advantage.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jackson now to return.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And now out come the Steelers.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Richard. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Off play action. Richard. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ezekiel Elliott punching it in from a yard away.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode, had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And that pickup on the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Over the middle, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead they run up the middle here. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Lawrence.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
This will be caught at about the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Again, it's Lawrence.
And he's It's halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars are looking as if they'll move it to 7-2 as they add on to this lead.
The Lutz will look to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Richard. And his throw here's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing again. Richard. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trayvon Walker able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Eluding the pressure right.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs that better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Lawrence will throw.
There's that man again. It's complete.
And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
And they'll run again.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal.
So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
A 27-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made
space on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Throwing on first down. Richard. And he comes back with one complete. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Looking to throw on second down. Richard had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 65 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and they got a solid outing here from their quarterback, Charles, and that's, of course, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, you really have to credit the protection he got as well. He had time to throw all game long, and he took advantage, throwing for close to 400 yards and 2 touchdowns.